Well, Man United, when you really take long, obviously you see things really unfold into the worst way possible. And the deal of Bryan Mbeumo has really stalled again to a level where if United gets it off from here, then it will obviously have gonna hit to pull out a move that will obviously come here and really talk about, because they've gonna hate to hiken the transfer fee of the guy that is Bryan Mbeumo. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Rokan David is my name, and let's see what your thoughts are about the stories that you're obviously going to be talking about. Marcus Rashford and Garnacho training together as Jordan Sancho, Anthony and Malacia go ahead to obviously join them. You understand? Continue to subscribe because you know the drill. We want to hit 22,000 subscribers, right? And let's obviously break the ice. Now, we've gone ahead to obviously get a story from Jamie Jackson. Manchester United's push to buy Bryan Mbeumo has told after Brentford raised their valuation to closer to £70 million, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe intent on not being pushed into paying more than his club 65 million valuation of the forward. You understand? So this is what Jamie Jackson went ahead to tell us yesterday night, and guess what? Today we've gone ahead to get from the Guardian that Brentford have upped their price for Bryan Mbeumo from 65 million pounds to 70 million pounds. Man United do not want to pay more than 65 million pounds. And again, the Guardian said Bryan Mbeumo to Man United is now stalled. United do not want to pay more than 65 million pounds, while Brentford has increased their asking price to 70 million pounds. Now, why have Brentford gone ahead to obviously increase their asking price? The reason is simple. One, the club of Brentford have gone ahead to obviously look for replacement of Bryan Mbeumo, and guess who they've gone ahead to point at? The former Arsenal Academy graduate known as Omari Hutchinson. Now, Omari Hutchinson is a player that Brentford want to sign to replace Bryan Mbeumo, and when they took their bid of £35 million to the side of Ipswich that were relegated last season from the Premier League, they said no, we need more, and it looks like their plan was to obviously make some huge profit, especially Brentford, because I told you that they brought in this guy for like £7 million, from France. And I'm talking about Bryan Mbeumo. And that means if they sell him for 65, they are making a profit of 58. And now they were like, obviously, we get £35 million from this, that means they are going to be left with close to £30 million of huge profit in there. And for every amount that Ipswich has gone ahead to obviously increase onto the transfer of a guy known as Hutchinson, Ipswich have gone ahead to heap it on Man United. That's why they are wanting £70 million. And remember that United have been discussing on the £65 million, and they wanted to obviously find means of paying it. And they're like, you are taking so long and you're not obviously trying to do what you want. Please, we are going in for £70 million because we had a chance to obviously sign Hutchinson for £35 million if we had gone ahead obviously agree on the fee and obviously cashed out, but you've gone ahead to obviously delay our deal, and you people are really making it hard because they want to go in for Hutchinson when this deal is obviously over the line, done and dusted. That's what you're obviously talking about into the mix. So the side of Bryan Mbeumo is really frustrated. And remember, we got stories that the guy is frustrated, and now this is what is happening. The good thing is that Bryan Mbeumo has not gone ahead to force a move from the side of Brentford, and I think he knows to it that even if he forces a move, Manchester United won't be the team in the right place to obviously defend him. You understand? What has gone ahead to happen is he returned back to the training of Brentford and is training with them very well. And guess what? He is okay with everything happening because he believes that he has gone ahead to give Man United ample time, and it's United that is letting him down as a player, because he has done all what he has to do in all his, in all his power and strength. And guess what? The player is being let down by the side of Manchester United, because he rejected Arsenal, he rejected Spurs, he rejected Newcastle, and whole very many other teams. After rejecting all those teams, he was like, I'm putting all my trust in Man United. They'll obviously come for me. But guess what? They've not obviously gone ahead to really do the needful to obviously get the deal over the line. And it's like, I'm not gonna put in I'm not obviously gonna push a move, like make it toxic when I'm leaving Brentford, because a team that I'm really trying to really do this for might not obviously do the needful to see to it that they really push for me to obviously go there. You understand? So we wait and see how that pans out. But the deal has gone ahead, obviously go north, and I'm like, oh my God, how is United obviously gonna be overcoming this? Because we've been discussing for 65, and they're like, you are now gonna be adding more 5. So it's really getting tough for the club of Man United. But we need Bryan Mbeumo as up at Man United. So I just can't wait to see how United obviously going to be going on this deal as it heads into the 42nd day, as United is chasing for this. And it is really not the news he would want to obviously get. Samuel Lucas, Rashford, and Garnacho trained together on one of Carrington's training pitches on Thursday. Manchester United's first team squad had left the premises by the time the pair arrived, and the only other team present were the under-10s. So, United have given these players that want out a very different training program altogether. And they're like, Garnacho, Rashford, Sancho, Malacia, and Anthony, you are supposed to be training that side of Carrington. It's now evident that they are not part of the plan. They are not part of the plan, and United have gone ahead to obviously show them that you are not needed in here. And they've also gone ahead to cocoon together, and the other two, that is Jadon Sancho and Malacia, were seen driving in Manchester, and you see that very well. We've been told by Stephen Railstone that Jadon Sancho with Malacia arriving at Carrington yesterday afternoon. So they come in through when the club of Man United is done with their training. That is Sancho, Malacia, and Rashford, Anthony, and Alejandro Garnacho, because they are not in the plans of the manager. And the preseason will kickstart off, especially the preseason games, and these ones won't be part of this anymore. You understand? So that's what we've gone ahead to fetch for you here on the United Matters channel. Bryan Mbeumo transfer fee has been increased, and United is the reason as to why these prices have gone ahead to be increased. Why? They've gone ahead to find themselves in a position of really playing a dilly-dallying game, because they knew to it that no team was obviously into this race, and they tried to take their time to get this deal over the line, to obviously see to it that it plays in their favor. And Brentford are like, all right, the more you take without getting this deal done and dusted, the more money we increase, meaning that if United is serious enough, they have to get this deal over the line. Your thoughts on to Bryan Mbeumo transfer fee going north are welcome in the comment section below. Then I want you to hear from you on Jadon Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, and Malacia training differently as they find moves away from the club of Man United. I'm out. Continue to subscribe. We want to hit 22,000 subscribers on this channel. And please show us the love by doing the due diligence of really helping us turning out into what we are supposed to be. So we're out. Bye-bye. And let's wait and see how the day really grows in. But all the transfers are really slowing in hugely at the club of Man United because of money. And I think the outgoings are going to be the solution for this. Your thoughts too about that welcome in the comment section below.